Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Now they have bigger right arms because now they jerk people off. Unless you're a lefty like you, right, Rymer? What's that called? Dumb?
Ambidextrous. Fucker.
You're not taping this, are you?
Of course.
Oh, fuck. Anyways,
All that being ambidextrous.
blow hard, talk hard here with Julian.
And Rymer.
We got a good one today, Rymer.
I'm looking forward to it. What are we talking about today?
The evolution of the stripper.
Oh.
Of the exotic dancer. My bad. I shouldn't call them strippers.
Like what?
I'm very what's my proper etiquette? The exotic dancer.
Right. So we're going back to like what the Bedouin days, like women.
No. When I was like 20, the what?
Like the 101, 1,001.
Okay, we're not talking 1940s back in the day. We're talking like back in the day, 1997. How about that?
Oh, 97. Well, that's going way back.
Okay, not back in shaking year with the frills. But anyways, back in the day, like if you know anything about strip clubs today, which I don't think you do too much.
No, most recently I'm a little out of touch.
Okay, I'll give you a quick highlight. Today we've got 12 strip clubs. In 1994, how many do you think we had?
We have 12 today, probably double that, 24.
55.
55.
Everywhere. Every block there was what we used to say to each other? I'll meet you by this place. And that's what we used to use them as streets.
The local landmark.
The landmark, because there were so many of them. Like, in Scarborough, this place, that place. There was always a strip club. They were everywhere, man.
Yeah.
But anyways, the point
What do you do for entertainment? This is before YouTube.
What YouTube, man? There was no fucking internet.
No,
Was there internet back?
YouTube.
Was there internet? No,
There
back then
was.
the big deal was the Sunshine Girl. That's why the strip joints, if you wanted to be, you wouldn't see any nudity. Like there was no internet back then.
Because the dial-up, by the time the picture came up on the
Yeah, I had that. I had that actually.
I see eyebrows. Oh, nose. I'm done.
How the fuck could you jerk off to watching that picture come in at that speed? Like at least, I need like a 3-minute video clip, not a 20-second picture upload.
I was just going off memory of Sears catalog.
Oh, yeah. The Toronto Sunshine Girl. But anyways,
Yeah.
remember the 20-minute workout. Okay, 4 more. 3 more. We used to run home after school. Anyways, okay, we're going off topic. The evolution. I remember back when we used to go, it was $5 a dance. And the girl used to, as opposed to today, they're like 20, 30, whatever. We'll get to that, the build-up. But it was $5 a dance. She would carry a box. Mm-hmm. Like a little mini stage for herself, and she just lug it around. Would you like to dance? And you're like, okay. And she'd put the box in front of you,
Okay.
and dance for the song. Give you $5. You couldn't put a finger on or nothing.
So like what? Like a wooden, like an apple box.
She had like a mini stage, like a little, it's a regular square, like a little baby stage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then some other clubs had booths though, like little horseshoes where she would just hop on and dance. But in the meantime, now if you're sitting with 4 people. Yeah. Everybody gets to see. She gives you more attention, the guy who pays, but...
So for $5, one guy gives $5.
And she would dance for the table, but she'd give you, she'd bend over for you more.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's $5. And that's the good old days, because we used to go out and the beers were cheaper, you'd see all these beautiful girls, there'd be so many girls, and you wouldn't get bankrupt just on one visit.
So you could have 5 guys around, $5 a pop.
You go home after, because there was no lap dancing yet, right? So you go home, you spend $100, you had a good time. You had a great time.
So lap dancing is new.
Well, it's not necessarily new. Like it's after that, then evolved pretty quickly. Then about, I don't know, maybe 5 years, a club opened on Yonge and Eglinton area, and it was like $10, and it was like they got rated all the time. And they started lap dancing. We're like, okay, we went, and it was like, we're like freaking out. They're allowing you to touch their boobs. They're riding your dicks. I'm like, holy fuck, this is great, man. $10. Okay. The place was jam-packed, but it kept getting there was like violations of the rules of conduct, blah, 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 whatever.
So wait. So the $10 would be one person or still for the table?
No. Now she's dancing. Now she's she's lap dancing. Like she's literally on you. Yeah.
And you're in a private booth, or is there like nobody or your buddies around while she's
everybody? I think no. There was open concept at the time. Still, okay. They haven't developed the private booths at the time. So yeah. It was just they were just sitting on top of you. Yeah, your buddies are next to you. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Again, it was brand new, so nobody knew how it evolve again, right? And then it evolved again to go up to $20, and then the girls started like getting into the real dances. That's when they started building booths, and then the drinks started going up. There was a club up there in Richmond Hill that was in a residential area, one of the best clubs, packed. But it was open till like 4 in the morning. Alcohol would stop at 1, and they'd keep going till 4, charging $20 or $12 for a bottle of water.
Oh, that's incredible. $12 for a bottle of water. Well, I guess at that time you want to kind of sober up so you can send the kids off to school.
No, people would just go at 1 o'clock just to get the dances. Remember, this is all new. So they would leave your house at 1 in the morning. You're not drinking, you know that. You just go in there to get that experience. Again, this is at that early stage where there's not too much of this shit going on. So it was like, that's why they stayed open till 4, because they knew guys would still come. Like, who the fuck's gonna go to a strip joint at 2 in the morning? Till like, you're not in Vegas.
No.
It's not a bachelor party or something.
There's always been strip clubs in Toronto. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the peak.
Yeah,
of the time.
this is when it's like the evolution of of course, there's always been strip clubs in the 50s, of course, but they're like the before, like just like regular dancing. I think they even had when I remember when I was 18, the G-string law changed. They were allowed to take the G-string off. And that must have been when I was 18, so that's about 30 years ago, maybe 29, 30 years, say.
And then when they
took it off.
took it off.
Yeah,
There's
they
like a
used to
little
wear
black
it
dot
before.
there, or?
No, they used to wear. They had to take off. They had to wear their panties
Okay.
to dance. There was against the law to be nude.
Wow.
Yeah. Again, you're going back even before. Like I wasn't allowed back then. But anyways, so now we hit the thing, and then they started getting creative with the booths. Started making booths. Now we're like almost to this level of today. Now they don't even hardly dance. Like now it's more of sexual favors for the money.
Wait, so you can like, what kind of sexual favors would that be here?
You know what, man? Like, I don't know. Like, you could obviously the minimal to give a hand job, a blow job.
Is that legal?
Technically, no. But do they do it? Yes.
Clearly, I've not been.
Do they do it a lot? Oh yeah. Depending on the club, there is clean and there is like known for that.
Right.
So you would like if you're a girl, you wouldn't go work at that club unless you're willing to give blowjobs because you're not going to make any money.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, you would go to that club, the other club, where you know it's clean, and you don't want to be that girl, so you'd go there, and everybody that goes there is not expecting it. You understand? It's a small world, pretty much. Everybody knows everything.
So they lay out the rules beforehand, I can imagine.
It's not, no. There's no real rules. It's just a word of mouth kind of thing. Okay. Believe it or not, there's even review boards that say, if you go to this club, see her. She does this, this, and this. Yeah, like there is a couple of places you could actually get like real info, but that's, who's got the time to fucking review that shit? You want to go out, you go out, right? I don't know. But there is people who do, though. Oh, I was there. I seen her last Saturday. I read the review. He goes, I seen her last Saturday. She's great. Then another guy writes, oh, yeah, when is she there? What about anybody see Michelle? I'm like, you could read on and on and on. The threads are like huge, man. Like page after page of guys just jotting in stuff.
That's, of course, is Michelle writing that going, hey.
No. Oh, yeah. I doubt it.
just for a couple extra bucks, Michelle will do this.
Well,
because that'd be smart. I'd be like,
yeah. Again, she doesn't need it because if she's doing it, the word spreads anyways.
Right.
It's one of those things that everybody's going to hear about in a matter of a day or two.
So does Michelle.
Yeah. So the evolution of the stripper is very funny, like because from carrying that box with her left arm, like walking around, like not begging, like hey, lugging a box. Just picture her lugging a mini stage around.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a Charlie Chaplin-esque hobo kind of like walking around.
But again, she's a hot girl, but that was the way it was. Yeah. And then today they have like back then I guess their left arm was a lot muscular because carrying that box. Now their right arms are probably more muscular because giving all those hand jobs. Okay, stupid joke, but you know what I mean? Like
that's funny.
It's pretty funny. Like if you grew up in it, then to see from how it did change, it's pretty like dramatic. In a short time, we've gone off the charts in some places. But again, there's not that many anymore because people can't afford them. Like you need $500 to go out.
So you're looking at, so let's say I go to a strip club. I'm looking at, first off, does there a cover when I go in?
Some of them have like a few bucks, $5, $2, depends.
$2.
$5, I think. Okay. I don't know, man. I just pay shit. I don't know. Guy goes, I walk in, there's 3 people. I go, here's a 20. I walk in. I don't know. I don't analyze it. I was
surprised with $2. Going, what? $2?
At one point, I probably was, but now I think it's 5, 10. Some places, believe me, not all of them.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
And then you go in and you grab yourself a beer. And what are beers costing nowadays? like to go?
Oh fuck, $12, $10, $11. You drink a Heineken.
Yeah. Did they always charge that much for beer?
Nah, back again. That's what I'm saying. $5 a dance back then. $6 a beer.
Right.
Even if you had 6, 10 beers, you're spending $100 now. You can't go unless you have $500 in your pocket.
Damn.
Minimum. Like if you really want to go,
Yeah.
you could obviously go and have one beer, but
Right.
a beer's 11, $12. You have a shot, $12. Me and you go. How much we need? That's around this $40. You got to give the girl a tip, 50, 45, $50. Now we have 10 drinks.
Yeah.
It's a fin.
And I imagine they're not serving craft beer.
No, I only drink Heineken anyways. Not that I'm a big shot, but I just like it.
Yeah.
But if you drink, no, there's no draft. Is that what you said?
No, like craft beer.
Craft.
Yeah,
those new
I need
trendy
something a little
beer.
bit-
Yeah.
I want something with some hops. I want,
No.
you got something that's sour?
They don't serve. No, it's
No.
only bought. I don't. Actually, the one did get a tap. Like I think they just sell like blue or some shit like that. But anyways, no, there's no craft beer. They don't have any. They only have bottles. Craft beer, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, that's they do that, and then they dance. But again, carrying the box, $5 to now they're giving blowjobs, banging.
Is there more girls than back then with the walking around with the box than there is now? Like were
There is no more box.
No, okay, sorry, let me clarify this. So back in the day, did they do a stage show and then walk around with the box?
Yes, correct. And they still do that. Now they walk around with no box. They walk around with their cell phones and they go on stage to advertise themselves. But when they go now, there's actual booths in the back. They go to the back and
Right.
now you do your thing in the back, whatever it is. Just a dance or an upcharge of a hand job, whatever you want. Whatever she's willing to provide or whatever you're willing to pay.
Yeah.
And the booze is nice, priced expensive. And they're fun, but again, you need money.
See, I remember a long time ago there was this when they were talking about making changes to the rules. It was like lap dances weren't allowed. Like not every province has lap dances.
Well, here when they just started, they were getting raided all the time.
Yeah.
Like even the ones like close to where I used to go, like they were getting raided all the time, charged as body houses, but they were making so much money they'd pay the fine, and the next day they're back at it again, and eventually the city just gave up. They just stopped. Like I don't know why, but
Yeah, like who makes? So it was like City Hall, a bunch of like
at the time there must have been
Crusty
a
old white
couple of people like pushing it a little bit. This is dirty. This is not good for the whatever. So they made a few raids, whatever you want to call them, fines, and then eventually those people told you, "Shut up, man! Like stop! Like you're just annoying us," and they disappeared.
Yeah, we're all consenting adults here.
Well, yeah, and there was no real harm done. Like you pay, she makes money. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is though, but now they fuck everything up. Well, they don't really fuck it up. To be a dancer in the city, you need a license.
Okay.
But if you have any kind of criminal record, you can't dance in the city.
So you need a license. Do you take a training course or something like that to qualify?
Yeah. There's a pole. You walk into the
Uber
downtown office. The girl goes, "Okay, I like my license, please." And then the guy goes, "Yeah, okay. There's the pole. Let me see." So she starts dancing for him. No.
Spinning around because you do the butterfly. hang
Yeah,
upside
you
down.
qualify.
Yeah.
Give us 3 bills and you get your license. No, it's you need your license to work in the city, and if you have a criminal record, they won't give it to you, no matter what it is. The smallest thing, they reject you.
Really, just jaywalking or something like that? No.
No, you fuck jaywalking. Is there such a thing as jaywalking? Who gets a jaywalking ticket?
I don't know.
I've never seen anybody get that ticket. I know it probably.
I do know people who have. I've been told
the people that you know are stupid. I know a million people, and not one person has ever gotten a jaywalking ticket. And we walked in front of cop cars.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm exaggerating. Yeah, we're
the guy
bad.
who-
We're badass, man.
You want to know how gangster I am?
Yeah, I stop in front of the cop, man. I want to give me a ticket for jaywalking. Fuck you.
Yeah, and I'm like,
But-
oh, the light's green. Let's go.
But you need it, and a lot of girls couldn't get it because of that. And you go 30 minutes that way west, you're in Mississauga, and no license necessary.
Oh,
And that's why all the hot, dirty girls are dancing in those clubs, and in Toronto they're not.
So it's not a provincial thing; it's a city.
It's I guess,
City
yeah,
licensing.
city to city. Yeah, Toronto, you need a license.
Right.
Not Mississauga. I don't know about Scarborough and
So
shit.
do the
Now,
rules-
now, like Woodbridge and those Thorn Hills, no, those clubs are dirty.
Right, and those ones have different rules. Like then.
Their rules are open-minded, we'll call it. But yeah, because the girls there don't need a license. So even if they have a criminal record, like Some girl, let's be honest, you get caught with a joint, you get fucking, I don't know, whatever. They shoplifted a fucking bra.
Yeah.
That's a charge.
Yeah.
So you can't get that license now. You can't work at the downtown.
Which they should give her the license so she could afford to buy that instead of shoplifting that bra.
It's just the way first of all, they're charging $300 to $500 for a license. For what particular reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just
And then they're refusing the girls that have a
Cash grab.
baby thing. Like, it's not like they have like fucking cocaine, fucking trafficking charges. And then, okay, you know, if you have like a petty charge, you still refuse.
So let me ask, where's the best money for the girls? Like, where do they like working for the money?
See,
Toronto's,
it depends
Mississauga?
now. Well, in Toronto, if you're a hot girl, you go to the big clubs, the big suits, they have money.
Yeah, okay.
But now you're a hot girl who doesn't fucking goes to the West out there in Mississauga. She makes a lot of money because she's hot and she's down and dirty, right? That's who makes more money. Think about it: pretty or pretty and down and dirty. What? You can't speak. It's pretty easy, right?
Pretty win.
It's like giving you a hockey example. Hey guys,
win-win.
it's like giving you a hockey example.
Yeah.
You know what the funny thing is today? He told me he like goes, "Did you watch the Calgary game?" I go, "What the fuck, Calgary? We live in Toronto." I go, "I only follow. I'm a Montreal fan, and Toronto." And he goes, "I go, no, I don't watch the Calgary game. It's on at 10:30." It was just, again, you guys don't even know what I'm talking about, but it was an inside joke.
Go Flames.
Yeah, go Flames. Rymer's from Calgary, and originally that's why he's dumb. No, it's not.
Hey.
Nothing wrong with the Calgary people. Again, I take that back.
They're gonna get a cup before Toronto does.
It was a hockey. The way he asked me was a hockey topic. But again, if you're a team owner of an NHL team,
Yeah.
would you prefer to have a guy that could score 30 goals or a guy that could score 50 goals? Like, come on, like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, but you want.
Fuck, man.
okay,
Here we
okay,
go. He's gonna try to analyze that. I said pretty and or pretty and make money, down and dirty. Who would you rather have? Come on, quick answer. Let's go.
Yeah. You want the money.
Yeah, and the pretty.
And the pretty.
You got the looks already, so you might as well have the down and dirty.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
That's a
no-brainer.
bonus.
man.
That's a bonus package on that.
It's a package deal.
But sometimes you go looking at your options.
Yeah,
you
but
go,
but again, if you still have the fucking pretty, you don't need to have the fucking extra.
see, when a hockey team is not doing well, they
suck
go
a
with
dick.
the down and dirty, right?
You see this? You see the stupidity I have to put up with people? Listen to this guy. I don't even know what the fucking. Nah, he's really lost me. At the end of the day, she's got the pretty.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to fucking do the dirty if you don't want it. She's not
Right.
forcing you.
No.
There's no gun to your head.
He's not.
You better get a blowjob. Let me give you a blowjob. I don't give a fuck. No, that's not happening. So you. You're funny.
Fork over $50.
50.
Wait, I don't know what's a blowjob go for.
Oh my God, man. Okay, if you told that girl, anybody $50, I think they give you a stiletto to the head.
Black eye. Okay.
Not black guy, a stiletto, those 6 to 7 inches right to the head.
Aye.
$50. Nah, man, depends. But nothing, you're not getting no $50. A minimum 100, 120. Minimum $50. We're talking pretty, good looking. We're not talking crack and fucking. We're not talking crack and fucking whatever, man. Like, come on. Even those girls want a fucking $60, don't they?
Yeah, I hope so. I have.
Yeah, I know.
They want a round of
off
beer.
topic.
Okay.
Let's take that back. But anyways, the evolution of the stripper. Did we even cover that?
Yeah, so they used to walk around boxes.
Yeah.
Then they moved from.
They still carry stages, little baby stages, mini stages.
Right. They got a little
And
mini stage.
to the day where they're walking around with they're walking around with their cell phones and just fucking hitting the VIP booths. And
Right. So what do they do with the cell phone? What they're taking.
it was an example. They don't carry nothing but their cell phone.
Okay.
Back then they used
I
to
was
carry
just sure
them.
like you can page them going to come to table 6.
No, they're always on their phones. It's an example. Like the whole world's on their phone, man.
Yeah.
If you ever walk into a strip club, every girl's sitting in the corner during the day, and they're always on their phones. They're not looking up.
Right.
It's like ridiculous. Like funny fuck. You know how bad it's gotten. I remember going to Niagara Falls one time. The place is not there no more. It was a Saturday afternoon, and we looked in the VIP. I just glanced, and I looked. There was about 20 girls dancing. They didn't have any dividers or nothing. I fucking freaked out. And all I seen is 20 heads bopping up and down. Bum, 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 like up in the simultaneous, like in a row. Like they're in synchrony. Like what the fuck is that called? Those synchronized swimmers when they do the leg shit?
Like a synchronized swimming. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like, it's like all the 20 girls were giving the same guys, like different guys blowjob, but 20 in a row. Not 20, maybe 10. But it was just like they were all in sync. I was looking, what the fuck is going on here? Bump, bump, bump. They're all like they were like in perfect lineup. Amazing
Playing
story.
the William Tell overture at bump. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum,
You know what? That's how it looked. I looked in, and then you know what? There it was. It was pretty crazy, but yeah, that's the evolution, I guess.
Hey, did the girls back in the day, did they have to bring their own stage, or did the club provide that? That little box?
Yeah, they had a carpentry shop in the basement. They would make them.
Really? That's
How the
amazing.
fuck you know where they got the stage from, bro? Like now you're asking me stupid questions. Yeah, they had a woodsmith downstairs with a hammer and nails. He built them. I'm assuming the
would've
club
been a good
provided.
side
No, the
business.
girl would bring the mini stage from her house. She had to go buy it at the plaza. Anyways, bottom line, man. Of course, the club had them, man. They had them probably stacked in the corner.
I was just imagining some carpentry skills
Yeah,
all we needed
yeah,
for this
yeah.
trade. You
The
know?
girl used to build. She used to be at home. Okay, watch it, getting a hammer and she used the nails and she was there. Tuk tuk tuk. Okay, here's some. Then she'd be on it at night. It break because she didn't hammer it properly. Of course, they provide the fucking things.
You just use a screw on that box. To hold it
Actually,
together.
you know what? The one thing about that comment is that you made a stupid comment, but it was a comment. But now they do charge them fees. So back then they probably didn't charge them to use that box
Okay.
or that mini stage. But today, if they did use it, they'd probably charge them $20 because now for everything at the club, they charge them for the DJ fee, door fees they got to pay to go in. If the DJ plays their songs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. It's like they take, man. The owners just take.
So before they would come in, the owners would say, "Hey, come, you can work
The
here."
owner, if you were on schedule, he would pay you to be there.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah, now you
Did
want to
have
go
do
there.
a split or anything like that back in the day?
No.
No, but
You
your
keep
money's
whatever
your
you
money.
made, but the man, he would have to pay you to show up. But you would have to show up between the certain times that you said you would.
Okay, so you could develop celebrity and a fan base and like be a
Then you
draw.
go there and you're a daytime girl or you're a nighttime girl and people would expect to be there because you're a scheduled girl. Now girls are freelancers too. They show up whenever they want. But when you do that, he has the right to say, we already have too many
Okay.
and you can't come, even if you're beautiful, whatever. So he says no. And when if he says yes, you pay. There's a door fee, whatever it could be, 50, 100, whatever.
Wow. So then you
Because
have
some
to,
of these hot girls would come out at 12 o'clock at night only, work 2 hours, get 2 guys, and they make their $1,000.
Wow.
And the other girls are there from 6 hustling. So the owner, what would you do if you're the owner? Either if you want them in there at 12 to satisfy those big shooter guys,
Yeah.
but the girl that's coming in, you got to make her pay.
Yeah.
Anyways, the times have changed, man. And you know what? I agree with that in a sense because I'm providing the location, the clients are there, the music, the drinks. You just show up. So at the end of the day, what do I get out of that?
Mm-hmm. How do you know? Is there like do they post like a roster?
No.
Like no, honestly, no. Do they like kind of come in and go, hey, listen, this is our in-house like.
They used to. They used to.
Okay.
Remember, now it's all like
You just show
the
up.
majority of them are all closed.
Yeah.
Like we're talking like the real popular clubs in Mississauga.
Yeah.
At nighttime, the freelancers go there and they could either dance, hook, whatever they do, but they show up late because they know they have clients. They have their numbers. They text them, so they know they're gonna make. So the owner goes, "Fuck that shit. The guys already here waiting for you, and you're gonna just walk in, make money, and leave." While the other girls are like walking around making my club look good. So he would charge them depending on like whatever. And sometimes he wouldn't even let them in if there was already too many girls because, you know, the fire marshal will come.
Right. Literally.
Fire marshal's not allowed to come.
Fire marshal's coming.
No, they wouldn't let them in. The capacity, man. There's capacity rules for girls.
Right. Because nothing law enforcement likes more than like having to show up on that, capacity.
They don't go, man. I'm telling you, they don't go no more. They gave up.
You know?
They don't care. Like it's not a bad thing, and I agree with it. It's a waste of resources. Like there's nothing bad happening there. Like if the girls work there, they work there.
Right.
There's no violence. There's no fucking like I guess certain shit happens behind the doors, but at the end of the day, that's not open to the regular Joe that's in there having a beer.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants his dance and goes home. The girls all seem pretty fucking normal. They're not walking around drugged out or anything. So
Yeah, live entertainment.
it is, man.
Yeah.
I think it's a win-win. I don't know.
Yeah, man, that's been fascinating. So nowadays it's
But the problem is, again, you got to drive far now. They're not everywhere like they used to be. So I think that's the evolution of the dancer is pretty much evolutioning out the door. Maybe another 5 years, they'll all be shut down.
probably like they still need. I feel they still need.
There's only 12 left. I don't know. If I was gonna say, and the pricing, how many guys can afford going downtown to those strip clubs and spending all that money? There's only a few selective people who can afford pricing of this level.
Yeah, and it comes to a point you go, it'd be cheaper to go to
And then-
Vegas.
And then after a while too, you know what? Things get boring. You used to go twice a week. Now you get once a week, again and again. When I was younger, I used to go 3 times a week, because
Because you could afford to.
and it was more like we're young. We had more fun. It was more like, now we'll go here and there, you know what I mean? Just for the hell of it. But I honestly can't see it lasting that much longer. Maybe another 10 years.
Then what happens?
The evolution ends, like the fucking, what's that called? They hit the planet, they killed the dinosaurs or whatever.
Earth.
No, didn't a meteor hit or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it's called?
Everything's going to
So that's what's gonna happen to the strip club. A big rock's gonna fall on the door, and that's
Yeah.
it. I don't know.
Climate change is real, folks.
Yeah, climate change. No, that's my prediction. Like I could see maybe 1 or 2 keeping the doors open, like the tourist trap ones, the
Yeah.
big ones. But all the little baby ones that are left, the other 10, 8, they'll be done. They're pretty much hanging on by a thread.
Just trying to make, because rent's ridiculous, property tax ridiculous, and the city doesn't want to renew licenses.
Well, a few of them just sold, man. They sell the properties and they're building condos. The guy just got 15 million for one, the ones in the down Queensway area.
Oh yeah, there's a famous dirty one
Well,
on Broadview in.
yeah, now it's what is that? A hotel?
It's a fancy little hotel.
Yeah,
It's like $5 for a cup of coffee and $20 just to sit down and have a cocktail on the roof.
They're catering. Yeah, the land is worth more than it was just sitting with an empty room and a bunch of girls now. Yeah, times have changed. But anyways, that's the evolution of the exotic dancer.
Well, that's a fascinating little drive down that road.
Yeah, it might have been said like, yeah, I guess we could have covered a few more things, but at the end of the day, I think people get the gist.
We'll come back. We'll talk about this topic more later.
Of course, why wouldn't we? Anyways, make sure you guys, what's that little speech you always tell people?
You got to make sure that you like, subscribe, and review.
Sounds good, agreed. Subscribe, people. Hit that bell. Julian.
And Rymer.
Out.
Tentacle.
I know what an octopus
Yeah.
is, but what are you
Well,
talking
tentacles get all the orifices, does all the touching at
okay,
once.
enough.
Okay.
Stop.
I can't believe I'm shocking you.